Welcome to Turkey!
I ended up arriving in Istanbul later in the day on Friday, and so I decided to do a Bosphorus cruise. The Bosphorus cruise goes along the 32-kilometer-long strait which joins the Sea of Marmara to the south with the Black Sea to the north of Istanbul.
So today I'm at Topkapi Palace out in Istanbul. It was built after the conquest of Constantinople in 1453 between the years 1460 and 1478. It was constructed on the Byzantine Acropolis, which is located at the edge of the historical Istanbul Peninsula, which overlooks the Golden Horn, the Bosphorus, and the Sea of Marmara. Now, it's said that the Sultan didn't even leave his palace. He would just have people come and tell him news of what was going on around him.
After Topkapi Palace, my new French friends and I
I'm Henry.
Mehdi, and Nicolas
made our way over to the Hagia Sophia and Sultanahmet area of Istanbul. Hagia Sophia was originally built in 537 AD and served as a Christian Orthodox church. Upon the conquest of Constantinople by the Ottomans in 1453, the Hagia Sophia went from being a Christian Orthodox church to a mosque. Then, in 1934, the mosque was declared a museum. It was only recently, last year in July of 2020, that the museum turned back into a mosque. After the Hagia Sophia, we made our way over to the Blue Mosque right across the garden. The Blue Mosque was completed in 1619. The Blue Mosque has been under construction for the last 3 years, so unfortunately we didn't really get to see much. So here's a photo of what it would typically look like.
Said no like 50 times already.
We are on our way to Cappadocia. It's about a 10 or 12 hour bus ride, so we'll see you when we get there.
Welcome to Cappadocia! The Cappadocia region was formed 60 million years ago by erosion of soft layers of lava and ash, composing with wind and rain over millions of years. Human settlement at Cappadocia region dates back to the Paleolithic era. So something that one of the tour guides was actually just telling me is that some of the more basic outline drawings that you see were all created before the 11th century using just iron oxide, and then it was later, so the 11th and 12th century, that they figured out a way to extract colors from berries and leaves, and then they were able to make it stick by using a paste from white clay, honey and pigeon shells. So they would put that on the walls before painting it, and then the color that they extracted from berries and leaves, they would paint over it.
That was amazing! That was definitely a once-in-a-lifetime kind of thing. We went like 800 meters into the air for about an hour, just flying over the valley. It was incredible! Did you have fun?
Это был прекрасный полет.
Got some champagne. It was non-alcoholic, but very good. And we got, where'd it go? Oh my gosh! We got medals! For not dying!
After spending the morning watching the sunrise from a hot air balloon, we then decided to spend the afternoon at the Kaymakli underground city in Nevşehir. The city was built around the 9th to 10th centuries as a city of defense and hiding sites. It contains 8 floors, but only 4 of which are open to the public at the moment. Archaeologists estimate that about 40,000 people lived in this underground city at one point, making it very easy to get lost. And so, of course, I found myself going into very sketchy looking dark tunnels at one point that had no end to them. The city consisted of several kitchens, living rooms, storage rooms, churches, and even a few graves inside. At one point, we also came across around 3 wineries, although archaeologists believe that there are more, which really shows that the people had their priorities straight.
Now this brings us to the last night of my time in Cappadocia. I ended up doing a sunset horseback ride, but long story short, I didn't think I was allowed to bring my phone with me, so I locked it up. And I ended up riding with a Russian family, and the dad had his phone with him. So please enjoy these few photos that I have, because everyone thought that we were family, so enjoy. Finally, I am kind of ending off this part of the series in Antalya, which is kind of like a beach town. I just needed some time to just kind of settle into one place, because if you've traveled, you understand that it does get really exhausting moving place to place all the time without stopping. So I'm spending the weekend here, Friday to Sunday, just taking some time to edit my videos, look around, hang out, catch up on sleep as well. And then after this, I don't really know what the plan is. I think I'm just going to head further along the coast of Turkey to Fethiye and Bodrum and go see Pamukkale and Ephesus. Yeah, so until then, make sure that you subscribe and hit the thumbs up. Leave a comment if you feel like it, good or bad, and I'll see you next time.